Well, of course, I think as a doctoral student, we are kind of trained to be quite self-centered in the sense that like our working hours are all about our doctoral studies, almost to the obsession at some point. That's why so many people actually, struggle also with managing their time and their mental well-being in general, because it's not a kind of job that you just like switch off at some point. Like it really stays in your mind. It just becomes who you are at the end of the day. So of course that's something to be aware of.
I think it's part of, if you are committed to the topic or you like the topic, it's difficult to draw boundaries. At least in my case, I get really personal and I really want to give more. And it's a constant conflict of going ahead in the research and knowing that the people I work with has expectations and I wish I could give them more. And I have to remind myself like, okay, I can only do so much, and here's where Mimi has to stop and become again just not a researcher but Mimi. So it has been a constant struggle. I will tell you when I know, because I don't know how to break it.
Like everyone is so different, what they can take, how much they can do, how much they tolerate, how much they can navigate. But for me, how I take care of myself is through just friends and sports.
Often when we start, a PhD project, most of us have this like very big ideas, and it is great. It's great that people don't, pursue this career path just thinking, oh, I want this title, because of course, if you finish, you get a title, and it's nice, looks great on your CV. But at the same time, there are other things that you can do with it, and like learn things and like get to know people. So yeah, I see lots of people who are like motivated by wanting to bring change, and that is great. Personally, I think maybe it's also like a bit of maybe like a tiny bit of an imposter syndrome, tiny bit of like not really knowing what kind of change I want to bring. I don't think about my research being somehow change conducive when I do it, but if it does make some change, like if somebody reads it and it's like, oh, like I learned a few things, and also, links are great. That's good enough change for me.
For me, militancy is also about taking part in social life, meeting interesting people, and working together towards something that really motivates us. So of course, sometimes it's tiring, but it's also very exciting.
In my house, after 5, I go to have dinner with my boyfriend, and he's also a planner. And we keep talking about the same things. Like he tells me about his planning stuff, and I tell him about my research. We never stop. So it's always talking about endless research. And it could be a good thing, and it could also be a bad thing. You can get like burned out or something. But I enjoy it. Like I think if I was getting paid by the time that I put into my research, I would be rich by now. Like I would have a mansion, because we never stop. And I'm trying to make it better, or reach more people, or help more people. So yeah, I haven't found the balance yet. I should.
All the time, you can't be worried about the world, And it is interesting thing when you are aware and worried, but you have to still live your life. And I guess that's a constant act of balancing within the people who work within the field of sustainability.